Ow! He told her to quit her job. Hello baby girls, welcome to a new readathon. Oh my god, this is bio, by the way. One singular nail, like I need to just rip it off at this point. But just ignore that during the course of this video, okay? Let's do another little readathon. I'm so excited. I just worked. They asked me if I could work and I was like, I'm gonna be so nice and I'm gonna come in. So it's almost 1 p.m. and I really wanted to start at 1 p.m. so I'm really happy that I got everything done before that. The crows are going crazy outside, so ignore that. But there is a little spin on this readathon. We're gonna do a little spin and I wrote down a bunch of colors. So we do have just the rainbow, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then I have pink, gray, black, and white. Because some covers are just not a certain color, and then I started going through my covers. I was like, but this one's kind of gray. So we're also just gonna tune into shades, you know, if it's kind of orangey or if it's kind of yellowy, like we're just gonna go with it, okay? Let's pick our first pick up today. I kind of want to pick two because if you watch my other readathons, you know that I always kind of have an audiobook just in the background for when I do need it, for when I want to make food or stuff like that. So let's spin. Okay, white. Okay, what the fuck? That's like the most difficult one. Okay, that's that's the main book, and then now we're gonna spin again for the audiobook. The Lord is with me. Okay, I'm actually not religious, so I probably shouldn't say that. But my audiobook that I'm currently listening to outside of this is green. Okay, let's go. So for anyone wondering what my current audiobook is, it's If Love Had a Price by Anna Huang. So that's like perfect. Is this white, blue, or red? I might want to read this because this is on my August TBR, but let's keep looking. I have another one that I know I kind of really want to read. So this one, stutter. My grandma gave me this. Maybe I should finally start Addicted to You. Maybe I should finally start the series, and this is a short book. When I put them next to each other like that, I think it's almost blue. Which is really sad. But okay, so these are my two main options. So we have Addicted to You and Marked for Life. I don't know. I think I'm gonna read this to do my grandma a favor also because I know she watches my videos, so she'll be really happy to see that I finally picked this up. I'm gonna download this on my Kindle and let's read. This is the setup for now. I'm gonna sit on my couch. I have this little latte macchiato that I bought at Aldi because that's where I work if you haven't guessed yet. And I have 2 donuts. Is this like the ultimate like I'm gonna shit later like combination? Absolutely. But I'm excited. Got the book here and I'm gonna pick this little mystery book club bookmark from Fleurs on Sunday. Go check her out. Go! An hour later, I put on a shirt and a sweater because autism. Let's say we're about an hour in and I read 60 pages of this and 12 pages of this, so that's 72 in total. Obviously the audiobook is slower than I read, so when I was listening to this I obviously lost a bit of time. And the whole cup thing, like my coffee, like why was my coffee only like that much of my cup? Like I was kind of disappointed high key, and then I washed it out. So that's when I listened to the audiobook. I'm gonna try to listen to the audiobooks like not very much. Like I really want to try this time to not rely on an audiobook when I do things. But obviously if I have to like pee, like come on guys. I'm not the biggest fan of the series, but if you've watched my last readathon, I read the first one. you kind of know. But this, I'm enjoying it so far. We're still kind of getting into the story. Right now, nothing crazy's happened. Like, it's all been kind of predictable, but like, obviously, because it's about like this man, he was found murdered in his own home, and the person who found him was his wife, so they were suspecting the wife obviously in the beginning, which is like, because it's always the partner. So that was very obviously predictable, but it's very interesting. There's a lot of different like personalities in this, which I really like. I'm gonna do a little TikTok update because I'm doing an hourly like real-time check-in because I thought it would be cute. Obviously that makes like I'll lose a bit of time, but I think I'll just pause the timer. If nothing happens, I'll see you at hour 2. If something interesting happens, I'll see you soon. There's not necessarily a plot twist going on. It's just disgusting. I'm not gonna say it because it's kind of a spoiler, but one, definitely check the trigger warnings if you want to read this book, because that was vile. That was so vile. And it wasn't even like heavily, like nothing was heavily described. I felt violated while reading that, and I wasn't expecting that at all. It's a plot twist in terms of like perspective. Like you have a whole like different perspective on someone. I've seen it in books before, but then not to this extent either. And I just want to say that was violating. Check the trigger warnings, please, please, please. I'm lazy with that because I'm like, I don't need trigger warnings, and then I'll read something triggering. But then also in some books I just don't expect there to be triggers that like I would find triggering, and then they come out of nowhere and I'm like, okay, well that was unnecessary. Because I've read books where the like something that would trigger me, it would be unnecessary to the story, and I'm like, well, why did you have to include that? We could have all lived a happier life if you just scrap that bit out of your book. But we are 1 hour and 40 minutes in. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna switch to the physical copy again soon. I've now just been kind of reading on my Kindle. I don't know, recently I've been in it with the physical copy again. I'm gonna keep reading before I start yapping again too much, and I'll see you at hour 2 to do a little check-in. I just wanted to say that before I forgot, because Jesus fucking Christ, that was weird. Just got to hour 2. I guessed quite a bit, which kind of made me sad, not gonna lie. Like, I'm guessing like the big things, which are just like, oh. But yeah, on page 141. Read 80 pages in the last hour. I usually read like 100 an hour, so I don't know what's going on. Huh? So I really hope that in hour 3 I do read around 100, you know? Like somewhere in the 90s would be enough for me. And hopefully, because I now have like 260 pages left. So I do want to finish this by hour 4. Is that right? Hour 5, sorry. That's all I have to say. I'll see if I read quicker with the physical copy, because then I'll just keep reading the physical copy, because I've noticed that sometimes I do read quicker. The only thing that I don't like is when I do these updates, I pause the timer and then I feel like it keeps like getting delayed. Like I tried to start around 1 and now it's already 3:22. You know, like it's delayed by like 23 minutes already. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? So I have to be quicker. I have to shut my mouth quicker. I have guessed another fucking plot twist. Like at the beginning of the book, I was like, oh, that's a possibility, but I was like, no, that's like too far-fetched. I told my mom, alright, because this is one of my grandma's favorite books, and my mom just said, you read too much. You know too much, you read too much. That's probably the case. I'm just so pissed. Also, this one nail, like I cannot even be pissed because it looks so fucking stupid. We're 2 hours and 45 minutes in, and why am I so tired? Why am I so tired? Can you explain this to me, please? Done. Book number 1 done in 4.5 hours, but I obviously have listened to the audio book a little bit as well. It was good. It was exciting. It was like There were a lot of high stakes going on. I think, in my personal opinion, I'm very picky when it comes to what the story is about. Do you know what I mean? I almost always want it to be a serial killer or some fucked up crazy individual. I don't know, it was all just kind of like not really my vibe. I had fun. I just feel so bad because it's one of my grandma's favorite books, and I just like, I feel so bad that I didn't like love it either. Let's pick our next color so we can pick our next book. Let's go. Let's spin again. I hope it's like actually like a different color this time and not that we keep getting the same color. Okay, well, green again, that's the same color. So I'm gonna spin until we get a different color because that's boring. Ow. Okay. Okay. I like purple. I don't think I have any mystery books that are purple. It's also difficult. Like, are we doing cover or spine? Like, I did it by cover, not by spine, because I want it to be real. So we have, obviously, Love Redesigned. While I just was finishing my book, I was eyeing this one. I have The Fake Mate, but I kind of wanted to read this after Bride. To be continued, this is a billionaire romance. And the author did send me this book. Say You Swear. Is this purple? I don't know. What is this? I think it's purple. But I have a video idea that I want to do with this. So we have 4 realistic options. So we have Love Redesigned, but I've heard like mediocre things about this. Misfit by Elle Kennedy, I haven't heard a lot about this. Say You Swear, everyone's like sad, but like, am I in the mood for that? And To Be Continued, which is obviously gifted to me. Elle Kennedy, you just read quick, so I think I'm between these. It's just, I know that this one's really long and people cry and it's like emotional. It's like 500 pages. I think I'm just gonna go for Misfit, and if I really can't get into this, we will reevaluate. But I think this is choice number 2. I just hope I like it because I'm in a phase right now where smut makes me want to vomit. So hopefully this isn't too much, otherwise I'll just skim it. I'll just skim it. Smart one, Sophia, you can also just ignore it. I'll keep these other purple books on my desk, so at least if I do decide to read something else. Ow! Today is not my day. Let's go. I'm gonna do a little TikTok update and then I'm gonna start Misfit. And I think I'm gonna change the scenery a little bit, so I don't know where I'll see you. I haven't moved because I decided I'm gonna move after dinner, but I'm on page 28 and I'm like, but I'm gonna keep reading. I'm just like not really in the mood for romance. Boom. You know what that means? We're gonna pick up the one that I thought was white, but it's actually blue. Do you hear my laptop yelling? The only thing that's open is Safari right now. I know that behind closed doors, I know it is on Kindle Unlimited and on X-Story. On X-Story I have a code, obviously you guys know this by now. If you didn't have a code for your first 45 days off, I think, 45.50, you got a whole free trial, everything's free. And you can just test out the app. And it's a really nice audiobook app. I used it even before we started working together. So, yeah, it's on, I'm pretty sure it's on there as well. You guys are dying, so I'm going to charge you and I'm going to start that, and hopefully I can get into that. I took my headphones because recently I've been listening to brown noise with rain sounds in the background, and that really gets me focused, it gets me in the mood. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully I'll get a bit more excited for this readathon again, because I'm a bit in a slump right now. Not loving it. Okay, I'm going to stop speaking in a British accent now. I have to feed my aunt's cat every day. I literally forgot until now and I feel so bad. I feel so incredibly bad. I think she just sent, my aunt, she texted me and I'm pretty sure she sent me like a picture of her cat or something. I don't know, but I feel so terrible. I'm so happy I didn't forget, because that poor cat. But like, I was working and then I did this and then I remember, this is so demotivating though, because it was so just getting into it and like I actually want to scream. I want to yell on the top of my lungs and just stop with this, and I'm so incredibly anxious right now. For no reason, I just feel so anxious and I hate it. I'm gonna go there now. I'm just gonna listen to the audiobook one until there. I'm gonna go. I'll see you probably in like half an hour. spots as promised. It's currently 9:40. We still have 18.5 hours left. Isn't that adorable? It says if I wouldn't sleep, I'll be done at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So I say it's time to get reading. The good thing is about this chair, it's very difficult to get out, and my phone is charging. So this guy, bad vibes. They were together for 3 months, and then he proposed. He told her to quit her job, so that when he comes home exhausted from work, she's not exhausted from work, so it's not like she's putting off like her annoyance on him, but because then there's like two people that are putting their exhaustion on each other rather than just one. So you can put your baggage on her but not the other way around. And then he immediately wanted to have her children. Like, girl, why did you not run? Like, I'm scared where this is going. Okay, I found the page. I'm on page 43. I need to take this sticker off. It's bothering me, but I can't be bothered to do that now. Timer's going back on, and I'm not gonna go to bed early tonight. Not earlier than 2. He now told her what dress to fucking wear. Like, it's red flag after red flag after red flag. And his name is Jack, and all I can think of is Jack from Maths. That's just what I see. I see a jackass like him. If you don't know who he is, this is the bloody bloke I'm talking about. He's so vile. If you've watched the season, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So vile. And he's like that. Imagine putting yourself through that. Sorry, Tori, but like, you can never catch me with a guy like that. This man is so manipulative. Like, it's pissing me the fuck off. Like, I'm genuinely getting riled up because of this man. There's nothing crimey about it so far, except for the way he's a crime. Him existing is a crime. But like, how can you behave like that? Like, I don't understand. How can you get that into your head? Like, it's so violating. He's so violating. I'm not even the main character and I feel violated. Do you know what I mean? It's insane. It's insane. It's so insane. 17 hours and 50 minutes. So that means we have been reading for 6 hours and 10 minutes. So confused on what this man is trying to get at. Like, what is he trying to achieve with this? In all seriousness, like, what is he gaining? Huh? This man, I am utterly confused. What the fuck is work? I know this is a really random angle, but I needed to sit here to crack open this energy drink. I've never tried these, so if I don't like them, don't really know what I'm gonna do. Let's do a smell test first. Okay, wait, they smell like every other one I've ever had. And they taste exactly like the other ones. This looks acidic. See, it's again like so little. Like, I could fit probably 2 energy drinks in here. But I feel like that's dumb. Like, it's only like filled up to this. Because I feel like if I have 2, I'm gonna like crash. And I know if I have too much caffeine, I start shaking and getting paranoid. And we don't want that. That's why I cannot stay up between the hours of 3 and 4. Don't ask me. I decided to move over here. I just felt like I wanted to change of scenery again. This is very cozy. This is very night vibes. This chair, like, I've never fallen asleep in this chair. I have in that other chair. I've had that other chair for longer as well, but that's irrelevant, okay? I haven't gotten much further because I was chatting to my boyfriend. He's on holiday and he's coming back soon, but I haven't seen him in a while. And we don't really talk a lot during the day because I'm most of the time at work. Whenever we get the whenever we get the chance to chat, I take the opportunity. Hopefully I don't end up being too dizzy. I think I had this in my last readathon as well, where I ended up being like crazy dizzy. I got ready for bed. Because the energy drink obviously wasn't doing me well, as I suspected it would, honestly. I don't know why I keep trying. I swear to God, if it wouldn't be night, I don't think it would be that bad. And I think I'll read like one more chapter on my Kindle, and I think then I'm gonna go to bed. I think I'm gonna wake up at like 5. I've set these alarms. Set 1 and 6 in case I don't wake up. Good morning. I know it looks like exactly where we left off. I'm not even like tired where I'm like, my eyes are falling shut. It's just like I keep falling. Also, I'm not gonna stop the timer anymore today because it's already only gonna be done at 9:30. So we're just gonna let her go. I've been listening to Behind Closed Doors. I'm waiting for the sun to rise. I think I'm gonna listen to the audiobook for a little bit longer because I feel like if I'm gonna start reading anything right now, my eyes are gonna close and I'm gonna fall back asleep. I might have perhaps fallen asleep for another 40 minutes. Huh? I think I'm gonna finish my audiobook while I get ready, because I think I need to actually put on some jeans, get out of bed, sit on my couch, not sit here, because this is a recipe for disaster. Kinda happy I fell asleep though, because I feel rested. I feel rested as fuck now. Now I can pick a new book before I leave. Does that sound good? I think that sounds like a good idea. I just finished Behind Closed Doors, the audiobook. I hope you guys can hear me, by the way, because it's quite windy outside. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit confused with the ending. I hope it was gonna be a little bit more... I was hoping it was just gonna be a little bit more in general. Like, it wasn't anything I hadn't predicted. But I think I just enjoyed the story because I liked the characters, and I don't know, there's like a few things that I still have like questions about that I wish like would have been answered, which other people might not find relevant, but I always find relevant. It's always like what deters me, I don't know if that's the right word to use, what like puts me off of rating a book a 5 stars sometimes is because the ending isn't as detailed as I wanted it to be. But I can obviously understand that that's not what everyone needs. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna read next. I mean, we obviously have to spin for another color. Let's do another spin. Okay, spin. Another blue book. Well, this is just lovely because most of my books do happen to be blue. I just don't really know what I'm in the mood for, not gonna lie. I really wanted to be reading this. This is also on my August TBR because Behind Closed Doors was also actually on my August TBR. I never mentioned that. And this is like, I was debating between Behind Closed Doors and this one yesterday. I was thinking that, or also on my August TBR is Mile High, but then again I've heard mixed reviews, so I'm kind of scared to read it because like what if it's not my thing. This is another short little mystery, domestic mystery. I feel like all these domestic thrillers are going to be a little bit too similar to what I just read, if that makes sense. Obviously I have a lot of blue books here. Like I really want to start this series, but I'm gonna wait until it's like winter because The Girl in the Ice, really, come on girl, that's winter time. I know I'm not really reading any popular books, and I'm sorry, like it's obviously more exciting if I'm reading like popular book talk books or whatever, but I'm scared that Mile High is gonna put me in a slump, and I literally got out of one this week, so I don't really want to fall back, but this is it. I'm gonna check if there's an audiobook of this. If not, then I might just go look for another one, like another audiobook, because the thing is that listening to that book, I don't want to focus on that series right now, on the Ana Huang series. But I'm gonna really quickly check don't think it has an audiobook. Okay, I've actually really wanted to start reading Murder in Your Family. And you kind of like solve the mystery like along with them. I don't know if that means it includes like evidence. Hold on. Yes, it does. Oh, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to read this audiobook. Why is everything being so difficult? I know this one has an audiobook, but is this blue enough? Or is this too pink? This is blue, right? Because this is blue. I'm gonna try to listen to this one. It's basically about these two women and they meet by chance. And they have so much in common. They both feel alone, they both drink alone, and they both desperately want revenge against the two men who destroyed their families. Together they have the perfect plan. If you kill for me, I'll kill for you. Fucking sign me up. Count me in, girl. Count me in. Okay, sorry. One day I want to go outside. It's fucking raining, but I'm so happy. I love rain. I love rain. And I haven't seen rain in so long and it makes me so happy. And I'm gonna look if they have any more fall decorations in store. I'm just so happy. I have my breakfast over here and I downloaded both books on my Kindle, but I think I'm just gonna continue with Kill for Me, Kill for You because I'm into this. I'm already 1 hour into the audiobook, but I listen on 2x speed. So I'm already 11% in. I'm gonna take my meds first of all. If any of you need to take your medication, go take your medication. Okay, go take your medication. I didn't know what bag to bring because I have two. I got 2 bags sent to me and they're both absolutely perfect. So we have this one, which is absolutely adorable. It has a little frontal pocket. I have this one. And I think I'm gonna bring this one because if I do shopping, then at least this is big enough. This might be like a bit big, but it also like it fits with my sambas because I have these like maroon sambas and I feel like this is kind of maroon. Let's go. Mercedes, but I ride for you now. Double tick and then you say that you don't. Tell me everything you're thinking about. If I'm making a mistake, call it up. That's probably gonna be it for today's video. I know you guys are probably like, what the fuck, Sophia? Hello? I had a pretty nasty day to say. I don't want to get into details, but just mentally, I really was having a really fat fucking shit day. Like, I was just not feeling it. I spent most of my day in bed and then like when I was feeling better I wasn't really in the mood to like keep reading. I finished Kill for Me, Kill for You by audiobook. I was doing a little bit in my book journal and I will say the ending was really good. The plot twist got me. It was a really good book. I didn't want to let you guys down. I'm still going to post this. At least you still have like half a readathon. I know it's not the same, and I know it's not the same vibe, but I felt like I could already tell yesterday that I wasn't fully in this. Hopefully the next time that I do this, it's better planned. I'll see you when I see you guys. Sorry that this was a bit of a shit ending. I hope I didn't disappoint you guys too much. Love you guys.